Okay, guys. So I am probably done with Reddit for a bit, and we can talk more about why. And I swear to God, if you need out right now, I guess I'll be right back. As you can see by the state of my office, I have a lot of shit to do, but I'd rather bitch about stupid stuff online. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, uh, but yeah, I'm kind of done with Reddit at this point, and it's not like I want to be done with it. It's just like for my own mental well-being, I need to like just stop with Reddit just for now. And we can talk more about it, and that's what the entire point of this video is. First thing, and just some context like why I've been a little bit on edge lately, is that in May or June, I basically declared war on a bunch of different device manufacturers. Most of them didn't give a shit because I'm small time, but one took it very personally. And then this individual tried to make my life hell all summer, to the point in August where he basically alluded to doxing me in the near future, so I beat him to the punch. And there's also evidence that he's hired people to literally harass me and potentially my family. That is not what I'm going to talk mostly about today, though. What I'm saying is I was able to handle that relative um, ease, I guess. I know it's just one individual. I understand his motivations. I understand he's fucking crazy. But when it comes down to everything else, it's just getting so draining, right? Um, it feels like for the past 2 or 3 months, like a third of my posts have been just addressing controversies. And granted, some of it was this, harassment campaign against me. But a lot of it is just like stupid Reddit issues. So, one that comes to my mind is that people are constantly bitching about newbies. I literally brought people on to make it easier for these newbies, right? So, like, the information is there. You don't have to be a dick to people that don't know what they're doing, right? And like I get it, they can be annoying, but just ignore them, right? And they'll eventually figure it out. Or you could be nice, like, hey, here's a link. That done. We don't have to constantly bitch. We have a relatively active community on r/getting bigger. Sort by hot. You will not see these. Where can I? How can I? Blah blah blah. Then another issue is like it's just a lot more negativity lately, and I know the world is kind of in disarray right now with everything going on geopolitically. But like, guys, can we just not take it out on other people on Reddit? And like, I know I'm gonna sound a bit like a baby, but like, it's. And again, I know most of you guys like what I do, support me and all that, but there seems to be a large minority of you guys that are just trying to, I guess, watch me fuck up, watch me make a mistake, or just criticize me at any chance you can get. And like, this is not going to be the best example for this going in, and it's going to kind of make me look like an asshole before I really start talking about it. But like, 2 days ago, I had a very disgruntled customer posted on r/getting bigger. Essentially, I sent him one of each product instead of two of each product. Okay. The issue is that he was having issues contacting us for whatever reason. His emails were not getting through to me, but they were able to get through to Hank from my recollection. Reminder, this was 4 months ago. And basically, Hank bitched my ear out a bit, and then I completely re-overhauled our customer service. We now have me, Precision, and Red, like, handling customer service stuff. So, like, there is very little issues now. This issue made me revamp my customer service. But I still fucked up, and was not able to send out the supplements I forgot to send out. And, you know, my I take 100% of the responsibility, as I should. I was the one that failed to send it out. But what I said is that there was some miscommunication and their lack of communication from both parties. There were so many ways he could have contacted us. He had ample time to contact us, right? The emails were working with Hink. He could have emailed Hink, like, hey, BD's fucking up. Still. And I would have gotten an even bigger earful, but it would have been sent out. He could have done this September. He could have done this October. He could have done this November. Instead, he decided to make a post on Reddit calling us thieves. And, like, I get it. We took his money. We did not deliver as much as we promised. I guess in some forms of a word you could call us thieves. But nothing we did was out of malice. None of us was due to scamming him. It was literally because I had so much going on. I was getting my bathroom redone. I had 300 plus orders that month at least in pre-order, I think. I haven't checked that. And, like, I was dealing with this harassment campaign at the same time. So, like, as you can clearly see, I can drop the ball. And even though I did 99% of the orders right, I messed up on one, and then I had to see hundreds of people cheer on my mistake, essentially, with the amount of upvotes it got. And, like, I get it. I should not have let it go on this much, but, like, it's a simple mistake. Anyone that has run retail online can tell you, like, yeah, we fucked up. Sometimes it takes us too long to do customer service requests. And, yeah, so, like, what it really showed to me is that there is a sizable amount of r/getting bigger that wants me to fuck up, it seems like. And, like, why would I want to, like, spend so much time on people that can't even give me the benefit of the doubt once in a blue moon, right? And, like, again, guys, I know that 90,000 of you on r/getting bigger don't give a shit that this happened or support me still, even though I made this mistake. But, like, that very small subsection that just wants to see me fail is kind of messing with my mind a bit. And it's making me a bit paranoid. But, like, that's what kind of, like, just made me like, okay, I'm stepping back from Reddit for a bit. I'm just going to focus on the forum, on gettingbigger.io, and that way I can focus on what I want to focus on and not have to worry about other people's opinions on the matter as much. At least the people that are just constantly chirping and trying to bring me down. But this is, like, what really, like, broke my mind. And granted, this is a very opinionated area. And of course we're talking about body fat and weight loss for whatever fucking reason. As soon as you bring up body fat percentage, there's, like, this, I don't even know how to describe these people, but they lose their fucking minds over it. Like, they will sit there and type out all the reasons why this guy is not, like, X% body fat, even though, like, it is, like, a scientific fact that people will have different body fat phenotypes, right? Like, you're going to store it differently. You're going to have different muscle insertions. You're going to have thicker skin. So that vascularity, that muscle separation, and that adipose tissue is going to look wildly different from person to person. But, like, these people are still so stuck in the idea that we all have, like, these elite ab genes, so therefore we need to all have abs at above 15% body fat. And, like, of course they're the first ones to, like, bring it up, you know, like, this guy is definitely closer to 20% body fat because he only has slight separation in his shoulders. Shut the fuck up. You are just showing how fucking stupid you are when you talk like that. Okay, so granted, I'm done, like, even really bringing up my body fat percentage because someone's going to tell me I'm wrong and it's just going to piss me off. So, like, that's one thing. There was a post about it yesterday, and, like, again, I've been cranky, so I might be just overreacting. But let's just show you what I dealt with this morning. I had to redo this take. I really shouldn't even be doing this video, but fuck it. Basically, I made this post last week, right? And it was about me doing intermittent fasting. So I made this post last week. It was about fasted cardio and my results on it so far. As you can clearly see, it worked pretty well for me. I was pretty excited with the results. I lost about 8 pounds in 3 weeks. Pretty damn good, right? Sorry, I'm recollecting myself. A lot of the comments were positive, making sure it's on the screen still. Yes. But today, in the gym, someone innocently asked me what my macros are and what do I think my maintenance calories are. So, like, I thought he was just interested in what I was doing. Turns out, it was a gotcha. And so I spent 10 to 15 minutes calculating out my macros because I really don't track it. I just eat the same meal every day. I haven't tracked my macros since like 2022. Since my diet doesn't change, why would my macros change? And then I told him what I do, all this stuff. And essentially, he told me I was wrong. I wasn't losing as much fat as I thought, blah, blah, blah. So, like, he took the time to set a trap for me to feel like shit about myself and that my results, therefore, aren't as great as I think they are. And I know this is, like, very egotistical, but, like, I'm working my ass off. And, like, I'm tired of people thinking, like, I don't know what I'm doing. So, like, I will tell you exactly what I did to get, like, my total daily energy expenditure. First, I wore a Fitbit, and it's up there dead right now. But, like, I would do the same workout routines, and it would always be between, like, 3,500 and 4,200 calories burned a day, depending on how active I was throughout the day. So, like, on average, I was burning about 3,800 calories. This is what I told this individual. Then, to make sure it wasn't crazy, okay, just cross-referencing the data, I put it in to a macros calculator. Let's see, so you guys can see it a little better. I just put my weight in, 221 pounds, height, body fat. Again, I don't know if this is accurate, but, like, watch. I'll say 18. It doesn't really change the number all that much. We're talking 50 calories. So I work out every day for an hour and a half. That would put me about the heavy physical work, exercise or sports 6 to 7 days a week category on this website. I then take the average of every single calculation right here, 3,800 calories. So, like, unless the science is wrong and this asshole who's trying M-Tren is correct, right? I am not doing what I think I'm doing because some armchair critic who thinks it's a good idea to take the worst steroid ever developed knows more than me. Knows more than the 99% of fitness. He also questioned why I was doing such a harsh deficit, and it's basically an insurance policy. So, like, my TDEE could be overestimated. It usually is. So, like, I just do a bigger deficit just in case. Right? It's not that big of a deal. Additionally, at my size, 1,000 calories a day is not that much, especially when I'm that active. So, like, it is hard for me to actually eat at my TDEE, my total daily energy expenditure. But this mastermind of fitness, okay, told me I was wrong after I thought I was going to help him with his own stuff, right? So, like, this is what I mean. It's a constant thing with Reddit for some reason, that there's all these people that fucking think they know better, and, like, guys, I know I'm not ripped. It's not really my goal. But, like, I clearly had significant results. Why would you put yuck in my yum for no fucking reason, right? Unless, like, you don't realize that you're being kind of fucking rude when you're doing it. And again, like, I usually give people the benefit of the doubt when it comes to stuff like this. But, like, lately, it's just crazy. And, like, he also says it does not look like I lost a net pound of fat, 5 pounds of fat, right? So, like, let's just go back to this picture real quick. Sorry, I just caught this. So, I am 220 some pounds and when this photo was taken, I was 230. 5 pounds for me is, like, not that much in comparison, because, like, every 1% of body fat for me is going to be over 2 pounds. So, like, if I'm losing 1 to 2% of body fat a week, closer to 1 more likely, to get this kind of change, it is not going to look that dramatic. I am not a 5'6", 150. I am 6'1", 220. It's just going to take more energy loss and calorie burn to lose a comparative amount of fat, aesthetically speaking. It's really not complicated. I don't understand why people don't get it. I don't understand why people think everyone's a monolith. I don't understand, like, we can bring it back to penis size. My penis measures at 8 inches bone press. People will still tell me that my penis is not 8 inches bone press, right? It's stupid shit like that that drives me nuts. Like, they literally refute scientific fact. Like, the immutable truths of the universe, they don't give a shit. But I shouldn't be surprised, because there's like a sizable section of the earth that thinks the earth is flat, even though we have fucking images of it not being flat. You know? Okay. I'm done getting worked up, and I do need to eat. So I can switch back to this. But yeah, I'm sorry if I made you guys stare at my semi-naked body, or shirtless body, I guess, for too long. But yeah, this is the shit I deal with, and it's just been getting more and more lately, and that's why I'm taking a break from Reddit, maybe forever. So unless you guys got a good reason why I should get back on Reddit, outside of like business reasons, let me know.